My name is Anna Malandra. I am the Director of Marketing for Volpe Koenig. We are the largest IP, intellectual property, law boutique in the Philadelphia area. What really drew me to Tree was the the fact that it had what we needed, because a lot of these technologies that we were demoing from a CRM perspective are big and they have more than we need. And trying to explain a CRM to my shareholders was really complicated. And then when we get into the demo, I lose them. So I had to get to something that we just really needed. And because of the expertise that the founders of Tree have, they were able to produce a product that really is kind of what legal marketers want, or I would say professional services, because I don't think it's limited to legal services. So that was attractive. Plus, we had the opportunity to pilot, and we had, the opportunity to give input, and then the price point that they were offering was palatable to my shareholders, because again, these larger technologies come with larger price points. We're a boutique. I mean, we have 45 attorneys, and we were just priced out for these other technologies. And then the other thing I liked about Tree is it wasn't a lengthy implementation process, because when you implement a CRM, there's just a long, laborious process, and we didn't have to go through that because of the way Tree, I think the word is journals or brings contacts in. It kind of simplifies the process. They're super easy to work with, always accessible. Just no question is a dumb question, no request is a dumb request, and we can pretty much get to where we need to do, because I don't know the back end of the platform, but they can get me there if I ask a question. Why I fell in love with this when it was being explained to me is, like a lot of solo marketers or even smaller marketing teams with technology resistant shareholders, is like to keep everything in spreadsheets. So I think we all have that problem, because we have Excel file upon Excel file upon Excel file. So when I get asked a question, it's literally digging through Excel files because it's not aggregated. So I was able to put all these Excel sheets into Tree. And one of my favorite things is that I am able to query Tree when my attorneys might be traveling to a conference, and they'll say, hey, who can we visit in San Francisco? And I can actually go into a mile radius of San Francisco and see everybody there and pull out a list in the matter of like a second, whereas I would be digging through spreadsheets, for an hour to get that information. So that just saves me so much time, and I was super, super, super excited about that particular feature. The other thing that's really cool about Tree is, again, on list management, because again, as marketers, one of our very favorite things is list management, is I can tell Tree I want to get Joe's clients and contacts and send that list to Joe. Well, I don't have to do that from a spreadsheet. I could do it right from the platform, and the platform can email that list to my attorneys. My attorneys can review that list and make changes, and those changes go right back into the system. So that's really cool, and that's going to come in really handy for, again, everybody that has to do holiday cards and that kind of stuff. You're going to want this. Don't hesitate to do a demo. I would definitely take a look at it. It's just going to be easier and less time consuming to set this up and to use it. But they don't have, that I'm seeing, functionality in there that a law firm would ever use. It's not big, and it's not too much. It's not overwhelming. It's kind of just what you need. This is simple enough that I will be doing a training probably in the next couple of weeks, where they can go in and easily get the info they need themselves. Like they could just go in and I can just show them the exact search with the, again, going back to the one we were talking about, which is, I'm going to go to Seattle. Who do I know out there? If I could teach them how to do that, or I could even, you know what it does? I could even save a search. So if I know if there's an attorney that always asks for the same thing, I can save a search and I can show that attorney where that search is, and he or she can just retrieve it, and it'll be updated. Like I could do that. And I may end up doing that, just saving their searches, saving their list, and just showing them where it is. So all they have to do is just go in and go right to that spot, because they don't. Some of them just they don't want to get into this. That their job is lawyering, and that's what they do. And my job is to make their lives as simple as possible. And I think this helps me do it. You know what? You raise a good point. I didn't talk about the way they enhance your data. So I don't have to. All I really need to pull in. A tree has their unique identifier as an email address. So all I really need to pull in is an email address, basically, and the person's name. Tree's going to fill in the rest. I mean, it's going to go out and it's going to find the company. It's going to find the website. It's going to find their LinkedIn profile, and that's going to be all built into the record. However, this magic system works, it goes out, finds the data, and enhances it, and it just puts it all into the record. So, how much time does that save? Lots. And we feel, and I think that anybody that uses the system is going to feel heard. I think the tree is really excited about enhancing this product, and they don't push back on it. They're like, yeah, let's do it. So it's like a real partner.